There are hundreds of institutions that use Razor's Edge NXT. It's a really popular alumni database, but it doesn't allow for automatically updated career, wealth, interest, and engagement data. But EverTrue does. The problem is that before today, our APIs just didn't really jive. Getting NXT to talk to EverTrue was a pretty manual process. We'd like to introduce you to Dave Anchin. Dave was a director of advancement services at an institution like yours. Dave realized that having continually updated wealth, interest, and engagement data from EverTrue in Razor's Edge NXT would be an absolute game changer for his team. Dave's a problem solver, so he decided to take it upon himself to improve the integration between EverTrue and NXT. Dave built an application to bridge the gap between Razor's Edge and EverTrue so that the institution could benefit from EverTrue's automatic constituent insights, one-click reporting, and easy filtering. Josh is the VP of Customer Operations at EverTrue. He set out to find this advancement unicorn. This guy, Dave, a seasoned advancement services professional who understands the real-life challenges that fundraisers face. All of us at EverTrue agreed the EverTrue data sync problems needed to be solved, and Dave was the guy for the job.
Hi, I'm Dave.
And I'm Josh. And that story you heard, that's actually true, right?
That's right. I saw an opportunity to take a big problem and fix it, so I ran with it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a big problem that we've been having for a long time of getting data in and out of the system, right?
It is the coolest thing ever. It actually works.
Guys, we have to get you on stage. We're live in 5.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, sorry.
Are you an advancement services professional who feels stuck?
Ton of time just sitting with things, looking at things.
It was a really daunting task.
Have big import and exports got you feeling down?
I would have to export files from Razor's Edge on a daily basis and import those files into EverTrue. And so I've already got a busy enough job.
Do you wish there was an easier way? You need Dave's Data Cure, instant relief for your data transfer fatigue.
And I'm so glad I don't have to do that now. So glad.
And now I don't have to think about any of that. I just do my job and the sync happens and EverTrue is up to date all the time. It's kind of fantastic.
Every day I wake up and I'm like, hey, look, this is not my to-do list.
Right.
Dave's Data Cure, now available only at EverTrue.
This product is not to be used if you're allergic to more free time or fresh data at your fingertips. Side effects may include an overwhelming feeling of relief, experiencing joy in the workplace, and in every, not at all rare case, massively freed up time for focusing on your donors.
Welcome everyone to What the FAQ. Here's your host for today's show, Jess Melby.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Jess Melby, and I am the host today for What the F? AQ. Some of you may know me as your favorite EverTrue Customer Success Manager. Today, we're answering every and any question you have about the EverTrue data sync with Razor's Edge NXT. Ton of you have submitted your questions ahead of time, and we are going to answer them right now. But before we get into them, let's meet our contestants, Dave and Josh.
I'm Dave, and I live with 3 cats.
And I'm Josh, and I'm here to declare a hot dog is actually a sandwich.
Okay, Dave and Josh, here's the ground rules. I'm going to ask a question, and the first to hit the buzzer gets to answer. Not yet. How are we keeping score today? Well, we got the old manual way, or the new way, the super fast EverTrue data sync.
I have a feeling I know which one's gonna win.
All right, let's get the show started. Let's start off easy. What is EverTrue calling the new integration with Razor's Edge NXT?
I got it. The official name is Daveware. Daveware.
No. The less formal name is the EverTrue data sync for Razor's Edge NXT.
And what exactly is the EverTrue Data Sync with NXT?
Our custom EverTrue Data Sync for Razor's Edge NXT uses APIs to plug into your CRM directly and into the EverTrue platform. When you connect RENXT to EverTrue, you no longer have to build and export files to implement or update EverTrue. Instead, we can access all the information you want us to pull over and update your EverTrue platform on a nightly basis. No more manual work to create daily or weekly imports.
Oh, amazing!
Quick fun break for the audience. One of Dave's favorite words is amazing. If we reach 5 amazings by the end of this webinar, you all get a free EverTrue and Thank You mug.
That's amazing!
Keep your eye out for the amazing board. Why should Razor's Edge NXT customers get excited about this?
Because it's awesome! And it minimizes the work your data team has to do to implement EverTrue. So now, instead of building your data exports, mapping them to EverTrue's data model, we do all the work for you. And since we'll update information nightly via automatic data pulls, you never have to remember to update the EverTrue platform. Sit back, go on vacation, get a couple cats, do whatever you want with all that free time.
Seriously? The EverTrue Data Sync with Razor's Edge NXT happens nightly?
Yes. This means EverTrue will always have your most up-to-date donor data from NXT. That enhances the information we're matching for your constituents via our TrueView technology as we pull in Facebook engagement, wealth insights, career data, donor interests, and more.
That is so amazing!
Quick fun break. Okay, audience, this one's a toughie. We recently celebrated a big milestone moment for the Raise podcast, hosted by our CEO, Brent Grinna. What was this milestone? Go to evertrue.com/podcast. You have 20 seconds to find out. The first 5 people to get the answer correct gets a Data Nerd t-shirt. Amazing! We just launched the 100th episode of the Raise podcast, and with it, we launched Advancement's first mentorship tree. It's pretty cool. Check it out. How exactly does the EverTrue Data Sync with Razor's Edge NXT work?
All right, so you authenticate in Razor's Edge to give EverTrue access, then consultation with Dave. Boom, you're done.
What happens after that first consultation with Dave?
Well, after you talk with Dave, we pull out all the data, we do that initial analysis against that data, we work with your data team to be aware of any issues, we make the adjustments to the process, and then some people might want to limit the data that they make available to us or visible to the front line, so we make those adjustments at that time.
Isn't that amazing?
Is this a bi-directional data sync?
We all know that it's much more difficult to get data out of Razor's Edge NXT and into EverTrue rather than the other way around. So for this data sync, we focus more on getting your data out of Razor's Edge NXT and into EverTrue.
And great news! Much of the data EverTrue gathers on your constituents, like career moves, windfalls, net worth calculations, those can all be exported back into your CRM. And you can set up automatic daily exports of proposal information, contact reports, interactions, stage moves to keep both EverTrue and Razor's Edge NXT in sync.
How long does this take to get set up?
Well, couple variables to consider. How big is the database? How many files? Are we doing partial imports or full imports? So the quick answer is that the daily data exchange usually takes less than an hour, depending on the size of your database and the amount of data being transferred.
What can EverTrue offer me that Razor's Edge NXT cannot?
All right, we can offer a ton of things. TrueView profiles, Facebook, career moves, Windfall, ThankView, Eventbrite, Graduate, Emma, and so many more.
How often do you pull data from Razor's Edge NXT into EverTrue?
We do it daily, but you can choose to set this to weekly or monthly, but we do recommend daily updates for maximum data freshness.
I'm a ThankView customer. What does this change for the ThankView Razor's Edge integration?
Well, nothing.
Yet, long-term, this integration will populate both the ThankView and the EverTrue platforms.
That's amazing.
Now to the amazing board.
Let's check in on the amazing board. Wow, 5 amazings. You all get an EverTrue and ThankView mug.
That is the most amazing thing ever.
How much does it cost to activate the EverTrue data sync with Razor's Edge NXT?
No additional charges at this time.
How do I get more information?
Call me.
No. Well, actually, don't call Dave. If you're already an EverTrue or ThankView customer, get in touch with your customer success manager first. If you're not a customer, visit this URL to have a quick conversation with us so that we can learn more about you.
To all you in the audience, you heard it here first. The EverTrue data sync is live. It's amazing, it's easy to implement, and it connects your constituent data with EverTrue insights. Thanks so much to our contestants, Dave and Josh.
Thanks, Jess. This was the best buzzer I've ever used.
To learn more, go to evertrue.com/datasync. Thanks for watching What the FAQ. We'll see you next time.